Hello, hello! Well, hopefully this time it'll work and we won't have any technical problems to deal with. This is your host, Ominous Pigeon Master, coming at you again with the sync listen of Winterchip 2020. Last time we covered everything from PC Engine TurboGrafx, SNES Mario Paint to midway through the 8K tracker module. So we are currently still in 8K tracker module. I believe we'll start in just 1 second. I believe the next entry is a Dummy Fortune tune. But how is everybody? Ooh, I had to close the entire stream and reopen it again. But hopefully everyone will enjoy the stream and there'll be nothing else in the way of technical hish-hash. This is the second time it's happened, by the way. Happened last stream as well. Yep, looks like everything is working orderly. I'm assuming everybody can hear me. Hopefully, I'll just double check. Hello there, Tristendo. Good to see ye. It is a great honor to have you with us. We'll begin momentarily. It won't be long. Just want to see if anyone else will join before we begin going through them. Because there were, I think, 8 people watching before the stream crashed, so that means that it's at least possible. It's 7 people watching now. Good. Let the world know that Sync Listen 2020 in winter has begun in 2021. There. Aha, Lumbee. Well, let the invasion wait just a second. Just a secundo. The boom. Tristendo, my goodness, I haven't walked in many years. I am sorry for the silence, but we will begin in a second, I swear on my life. I'm just making sure everything is in order. Boop. Okay. Yes, so I guess we will get started now. Oh, just a second, sorry. So I'm at the point now of Discord where there are so many tabs on the left-hand side that it is becoming increasingly difficult to see the tab that I'm looking for. And it's actually self-documenting some of the tabs so that you can enlarge them, which you'd think would help, but it's actually making it more difficult. Because now I can't find them just by the icons sometimes. Sometimes it is completely hidden from these eyes. Ah, haha, but isn't Gabriel's son? Welcome, you're just in time for the start of the sync listen. We shall begin in literally 1 minute or no, I think. And who is this?
I have no idea.
My goodness, it's I have no idea. Welcome to the stream, Mirage. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
It will be most fun having Mirage and no trees to speak of as co-host of this stream, because I'm sure there won't be a lumpy invasion this time.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if you caught the rest of the sync listen we've been doing up to this point, but we're midway through the 8K tracker, Mirage.
8K.
Yeah, the 8K tracker module format. We are going to start with Dammy Fortune, I think. I think the last track we did was Rivervax from yesterday.
Yesterday.
To be honest, I don't even know how many entries we've got left, because there's still both the NES formats, the and the Wild Chip, which are that's gonna, without a doubt, I'm expecting 80 entries between the three of them. So we could be here for quite some time.
Time.
No, not time.
Indeed.
Maybe if I could use my Rewindica spell, we could have started the stream even earlier.
Do not abuse the time magic, please.
Never. I shall use it as I see fit.
That's scary.
Wasn't a very meh thing to say. I mean, have no fear. The time magic could possibly not be of any danger. So I suppose we should get started. I'll start with the Dammy Fortune track then. This is Dryads and Wisps by Dammy Fortune, and there is a description of a tree with a ghost next to it, which I assume means that Dammy Fortune has murdered Tree and Lumpy. So this is Dryads and Wisps. And that was Dammy Fortune with Dryads and Wisps. A very short track, but had a lot of character.
That was so cute.
I know. Yeah. Next up, after Dryads and Wisps, we have Sleep All Day and Do Bath Salts All Night. Sleep All Day and Do Bath Salts All Night by Tennises. And again, no description to speak of. So we'll just get right into it. And that was another cute track. That was Sleep All Day and Do Bath Salts All Night by Tennis's.
Why are these all so cute so far? I love this.
Yeah. Two short tracks, but both of them very cute. It had Kefcore mentioned in the tags, so I pretty much expect something semi-classical as soon as Kefcore's put into the equation.
I agree.
Yeah. And who do we have afterwards? We have Feared. This is Meeting a Cold. Listening with resampling default. Sync plus LP. 7.40/8K module. Plays for 1 minute and 32 seconds. Another short one then. This will be the third song in a row that's been just about a minute long. Version 1, song 20 of 2021, featuring Cold Weather in 8K. Let's take a listen. This is Feared Meeting a Cold. To be honest, Mirage, you could probably use that for the deck of your pirate ship. It feels more piratey than a cold.
Well, it's still cold water and cold air around it.
You make a good point, to be fair. I wouldn't like to fall in either. What was Meeting a Cold by Feared? Maybe that's what he meant.
Cute.
Maybe it means the moment you fall into the actual ocean. Our last track.
That's a bit scary.
It is actually. Yeah. I was watching a YouTube video on the terminology they have for fear of the ocean. I can't remember the word is for it, but yeah, it's got very valid reasons.
Ocean phobia.
That's basically what it's. Yeah, I can call it that. It was a very enlightening video. Yeah. I don't think I'd particularly like to find myself in the sea, but you're a pirate, aren't you, Mirage? So.
Yarr.
Yarr. The last entry we have is from Hikwakwa, and it is Hikwakwa. It's Hans flute. You found Hans. This will be useful in future. Hans flute of future. Hans flute of future. Sync into politician. Let's take a listen.
Yes.
some really short entries on the tail end of this format. That was Hans Flute by Hukwaku. And who hath joined us? It is Castle Ness.
Hey.
It is good to see you.
Same. So, what's going on?
Well, we've just finished. Yeah, we've just finished the 8K format. You're just in time for the start of the 48K format. How's your day been, by the way, both of you?
I thought you would say something like Sean LF, so I'm glad this is more funky.
No, we've. I think there's a T.
I think
the tier chip is much farther later down the lines. I can't remember what that sounds like, but I think doesn't Atari tier sound? It's low bit, isn't it? But yeah, aside from that, the rest of what... Oh yeah, and Commodore VIC-20. But everything else is about 8-bit. And I guess Commodore 64. We've got a while yet until we get to those formats. I'm not expecting good things in them anyway. But yes, we're entering 48K tracker module now. There aren't many descriptions to speak of in some of these entries of recent. This is Peachy Chip by Drozerix. Stay peachy, my friends. So let us all take a listen to Peachy Chips. You know, I was getting golden brown vibes from that track. I think it was just the chord progression and the odd time signature usage. But that was Peachy Chip by Drozerix. Very good stuff indeed.
Sounded very
that was really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Would you like to read the next entry, Mirage?
Oh, okay. So it is a new start, right?
Yes, it is by...
Yeah.
Yes.
by Youngo Tanks. A new start. Just a happy little short chip tune that I made because I felt like it. I didn't realize that I made it so early in the year, but I guess this song could commemorate the new year. Song loops once and then fades out.
Ah, well then let us take a listen to A New Start.
Yay!
And that was Young Gotenks with A New Start. Very happy indeed, as it definitely is.
Yeah, happy vibe. And it has this simplicity. You don't. It doesn't look difficult, but it is. you see, this way, this easy, cool way to go.
No, I know what you mean exactly. Music that sounds simple isn't necessarily simple.
Yeah.
But no, it was good stuff. It reminded me of your atypical stage 1 level 1 video game level. Would you like to... I'm not sure if there's a description for the next one, but let's see. Would you like to read the next one, Castle?
Yeah, sure. I just finished voting, so yes. So this is Namish, right?
Yes, indeed it is.
Yeah. The Organ by Snabish. Music sequence made with a schism tracker for the 2020-21 winter contest.
Ooh.
Pretty short description, but let's listen to the text, the song.
Wow! And that was Snabish with the Organ, which was almost as short as a description as the song itself. Though I liked what there was.
Yes, exactly.
It's always...
could,
No, what? Sorry, I cut you off.
Sorry, I love because of Jackerson. Jackerson asking the organ.
The organ.
Okay. Jackerson. Okay, so yeah, I think he could have looped maybe a little this track because that was really short, but pretty cool. I mean, okay, this is a beat, this is quite simple, but I like how it sounds. I don't know if I am only one.
No,
yeah,
me too. I like the sound as well.
This is cool stuff.
It's just
pretty short, yeah.
It's always annoying when a good song that's like super short comes about because you just want to see it as a complete product, you know, in its entirety.
Yeah.
But it was definitely
at least loop the same thing. At least 1 minute looping the same thing, you see.
Well, that could have been the start of a full song. I definitely think it's got definite potential.
Or I think when you do something really short like this, then do a real ending maybe. Like just it's a cool melody with an intro, something very short, and then the end. So okay, it's short, but it feels complete. You see? Maybe this is something I personally think.
I think it feels like you're in the middle of a song.
Yes.
You know, rather than it having an intro and an outro. I suppose a lot of video game tunes are like that. But, you know.
You know how if you look in game files of Pokemon games, there's like intro sequence and then there's the main loop. This feels like the intro sequence that gets cut off before that.
Yeah, Pokemon has some great intro sequences. I love the dynamic arpeggiations a lot of the battle themes have. You know, the arpeggiating influx of notes before the actual melody starts.
Yes.
I am a big fan of video games music, but except some few tracks from Pokemon, I'm not fan to the whole thing. But there is definitely some L'Avantville. How to put? What is the English name for this one? The spooky one with ghosts, for example. In the late Pokemons, there is one called In Moon and Sun, or something like this. This is about a fisherman village or something like this. The track is really cool. But yeah, Pokemon is not my favorite kind of soundtrack.
There is the what is it called? I should know this. I used to play Pokemon back in the day. I've got a friend who's a Pokemon, really into Pokemon, and he'd be, I've got a few Pokemon friends thinking about it. Another one, she'd be really upset right now if I. Was it Oliver Town? I can't remember. I know the ghost places. Diamond and Pearl was legitimately very scary for me as a kid. The haunted house section. But
anyway,
yes,
we have now Field. With Field.
When Winter Waves. Listen with resampling default. Sync plus LP. 42.6/45 B module, loops at 1 minute 18 seconds, and have a short track. Version 1, Song 2 of 2021, featuring snow and cold weather in 48K module tracker module. Let's take a listen then. This is When Winter Waves. And that was Fjord with When Winter Waves. You both still there? Yeah.
A bit spooky.
Yes. Had a little bit of a minory kind of sound to it.
They tried to do the winter time theme for in another hand. So that's cool because you had this those bells. I don't know to put that, but yeah, that was really winter.
The shaking thing.
Winter in the pants. Yeah. Shaker.
Yeah. Like some of these tracks have been excellent, but they felt more summery. But that definitely had the essence of a wintry forest. Following that, we have Michu with Tenko Pichi Mirinde. Greets to Bearded Monkey. Hello, Bearded Monkey. So let's take a listen to Tenko Pichi Mirinde by Michu. Some nice high energy tracks coming out of Michu. That was Tenko
Wow.
Pichi Marinde.
That sounds
Teddy
so old
as-
school. I love it.
Yeah.
It's energetic.
Yeah, it definitely had the energy. It sounded like something out of some missing Mega
Energy.
Man game.
Or some kind of racing game. I see it in the tags there, racing.
Oh, I see it too now that you mention it. Yeah, the composition type, the way it's composed, reminds me a bit of Mega Man. Next up we have. It's a pity. I should really save this entry for Lumbee. But this is Nitro Ferrano with cannot upload entry with identical name of a previous entry. Wow, I didn't actually know that. I did not know you could. You couldn't upload an entry with identical name of a previous entry. It's interesting. I think you probably could with XHBs. I'm guessing. Never tried, funny enough. But sound amplified and crossed from linked thing. Let's take a listen to cannot upload entry with identical name of a previous entry. Wow. See, to me, that sounded like a heavily distorted Lumbee scream. That was Nitro Ferrano with cannot upload entry with
I
identical.
disagree. I disagree. For me, that was like a vacuum cleaner pass through a vocoder. But I am also thinking I'm not able to do that in mode 4K.
It sounded like my computer when it tries to run modded Minecraft.
Yeah, it's I've heard similar sounds coming out of my laptop before, I must admit. But a good
I
track.
really like this entry though.
The Nitro Ferrano one.
Yes.
I buy the fact that I think he's submitted to every single format.
Do you hear this vibration of the ground? I think Lumbee is coming.
My great, not
He
Lumbee.
say he will do this in 2 weeks.
Oh, so he's
The
gonna
Lumbee Nox,
do...
yeah.
Distorter stream. Probably will. Try and avoid that one. Unless I have pre-made samples of Lumbee screaming, in which case I'll feel confident enough.
Why you will do something like this?
A masterpiece like this, yeah.
No, you really did this.
The best part is someone can sample that. Beautiful.
Are you kidding me?
So what I saw just now, what I have experienced just now is Lumpy joined, screamed, and then left.
Yes, Gabriel, that is my exact reaction. Well, moving along from whatever that was, we have the next entry, I suppose. It's not a demo scener again with 48k rave. I hate doing smaller modules. Is this a smaller module? I don't know much about OpenMPT. I know that the whole idea is that they've got less data every time the number gets lower, but I've never really done an entry like that. It's time for 8K Rave. Woo! That was not a demo scene with 48k Rave. He's got some very good chord progressions. I think if his tracks had like a few different sections, like an A section, B section with different chord progressions that come in, a bit more variation, I'd rate them even higher, because the sections he's got are addicting to listen to.
Well, I was less fan on the chord progression part because if you casually listen it, you don't get all the complexity of it, but the groove is here. It sounds pretty good, and that was really how to say that dancing. You see, so yeah, I quite like it. I have to listen it again maybe for the chord progression thing because I didn't got that.
It reminded me of I don't know, something along the lines of the star theme from Super Mario Land 2. Not the invincibility theme, the actual like the star level. I like big juicy chords that are stacked on top of each other. That's what Amelia does best, and Keffi. And Not a Demo Scene is good at doing it too. Just a bit more variation in the song structure would probably benefit them even better. But the next track
was cool.
Yes, indeed. Are you still there, Mirage, or have you accidentally muted yourself?
Mirage of here.
Ooh, I see what you did there. Would you like to read the next one, Mirage? It's a little short looking at it, but...
Yes, it is loading though, so just one moment.
Great Scott, who is this?
What?
Okay, I'm not just gonna fucking ditch you people again. Hi, I'm here now.
Lumpy!
Hi!
Welcome!
How are you, Lumpy?
I'm doing well.
It
Our
is...
beloved tree.
I wonder how many people will officially be linked under... This is definitely going to have the most names behind it of all the different sync listens thus far. There'll be 10 names, I swear.
Gosh, you know what? Yeah, might. Cool.
Invites 10 alts.
Yeah,
Well,
we can get more.
I mean, if you want me to, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I just go there. There you go.
I could invite Mirage of him.
Haha!
Invite Secret Bell, the bitter mirage of him, to the call.
Well, we've
Ah,
had
yes. Oh, he is right next to me, I see. If you would like to speak on this, if you would like to read the description here, that would be great.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm waiting in
All right.
anticipation.
exe7.xm.
Well.
By QUEDDD.
Qued?
Qued?
Goodness, is this mirage of him? It is a pleasure.
Yes. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello.
Haha!
Mirage of
I
him.
didn't know there was a mirage of him. It is.
Definitely.
It is an honor.
Welcome to the stream, Mirage of him. How are you doing?
Yes.
Well said.
Okay, so as for this description, exe7.xm, 4 samples from sample source, and 1 sample from Wagyan Paradise.
Ooh, Wagyan Paradise. I know that OST. Good fun. I'm already looking forward to this now. Thank you, Mirage of him. Let us take a listen to EXE7 by Qued. And that was EXE7 by Qued on the shorter entry, so I must admit. When they said Wagyan Paradise. When they said Wagyan Paradise, my expectations did definitely rise. Well, I suppose next of all it is Saw by Hannah with no description, as is
no description. What? I am so mad. I'm gonna do something really, really mystical, magical.
You mean
It's
a
gonna
mystical
be really
scream?
cool. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
I don't know how well this is gonna work. But
Never.
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
He
I got-
cast a magic
Yes,
spell.
He has cast a curse upon us all.
I cursed you all.
That is the
I
biggest
cursed
profanity.
you all with the.
Oh no! I've been cursed.
You have been cursed.
Oh my god.
Let's listen to this. Let's listen as we curse this song.
Yes. This is Saw. And that was Saw by Hannah. Me and Hannah are going to have to collaborate at some point because I don't think we've ever collaborated.
Didn't you already collaborate?
Did we collaborate? Hannah, did we collaborate? I can't remember.
I remember
No.
you two. At least I think you did.
Did we?
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I've collaborated
can
with
check this.
Jason.
And you can punch me if. Okay, you didn't collaborate. Good.
Time to
All right,
throw
good.
Lumpy out the window where the potted plant belongs. Also, I don't know.
my.
Yeah, violent fatality.
Okay, this is it.
Let's not have this kind of violence on stream.
There we go.
Did someone like put up a picture of a smashed potted plant?
Oh no!
Like,
Fucking. Who?
I think that's like
Who?
PG-18 content in like for potted plants.
So Anna answered you.
Who
about the
dare?
collab.
Who dare do that? Huh? Who
What is that?
dared have such hateful art?
I'm a very hateful person, but
Oh, so you're one. Oh, so.
Fades away.
Okay, I'm not actually gonna say that because I'm afraid if I fucking do, it's gonna be taken out of context. And I'm gonna fucking get you off this fucking platform, and I don't
how
want that.
dare
And I-
you? I don't know what to
Maybe
think.
next
about
time
how-
then Virovax.
How dare I love you?
Yeah, speaking of
I like
fears,
Virovax.
it is time you face your fear, Lumpy.
Oh,
I am not facing my fear. If I do, you're off this platform.
No, my.
No.
Well, this is face your fears. Back off, I'll take you on, which is exactly what I said to Lumpy.
I'm gonna. That's what I said to you.
That's what I
You've
said
been
to you.
sitting in my fucking branches
And
for my entire life.
it's what the trees
This
deserve.
is war, you know. This is war.
The pigeons
This
are
is getting
superior.
scary. Let's just listen before anything elevates.
Doing
Jay, consider that your trees can usurp the pigeons. This is Face Your Fears by Rubax. Woo! And that was Face Your Fears by Virovax. And I believe someone just joined the call. And who might that be?
We'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
It's me, Jackerson.
We'll never know because they don't have a mic.
They don't have a mic.
Sorry for the judge.
They do not have a mic.
But welcome anyway, Jackerson.
Welcome, Jackerson. I'm
In the
going
panel.
to...
Who says it was Jackerson, huh?
Who could it be?
What if it's Me.
That means that
What if
Lumpy
it's Sepulka?
Jumberson.
What if it's
Oh no.
Lumberson. Lumberson. That's officially
I prefer Lakerson, thank you.
Lakers? Lakers. He's the son of the Lakers.
Exactly.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Well. About the Viravax track, I didn't recognize the Viravax score. No? What do you think?
Yes, I liked it indeed. I love the sound design. There's been some good
Pretty
sound.
interesting.
Yeah. I like the arpeggiations that were occurring on the higher octaves. And the percussion. The percussion was very good as well.
It was very
But
tense.
really,
I like
really good again.
The atmosphere was solidly tense throughout. You know, it fits the title. It fits the title.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Or
it
does the title fit it?
Deep philosophical question.
What if? What came first? What came first, the chicken
Or
or the egg?
The title. The
What
title.
came first, the title or the song?
The death egg.
The death egg. Oh yeah, the death egg came first.
It came first.
You know, people think Eggman built it.
But the death egg built the Eggman.
What came first, the Eggman or the death egg?
Would you like to read the next track off, Jacobson?
Wow, you're really good. You're really good at looking everything, huh?
This was evil.
Kicking your volleys down. Mirage, would is it Mirage's turn? I think it's your turn, Mirage. You
I am Mirage.
My goodness, are you now? Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing it. Restrictions.
Bah.
Nicecape.
Yes, you may. Just because.
First 48K module. I wanted to try for 8K, but ran out of shaving cream. Might do more with OpenMPT later on. This was kind of fun to make, even with its size restrictions. I think 48K is pretty lax. I mean, of course, it's not sex modded, but I mean, I think 4K, 8K, those are pretty tight restrictions. I think in comparison, 48K is pretty relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think 4K.
I don't know. But some people think of it as a little bit too much, but I think it's just pretty
How low
relaxed.
does it go? Is 4K the lowest?
Yeah, 4K is the lowest.
I wonder what 1K would be like.
It could be 2K, but nobody's crazy enough to do 2K yet, unless your name is Strobe.
Is it that restricted?
But approximately one in how many bot burs? Fucking 50,000 bot burs. They are not named Strobe.
The 50,000 bot brothers. Yes,
He's not the only one.
The rest of the 49,999 are all named not Strobe.
Don't underestimate the craziness of people here. There is not only Strobe.
That's very true. I mean, I liken Strobe to the robot army from iRobot. That's what he reminds me of. And they're taking over Battle of the Bits, and
it's just a million Strobalts.
Exactly. When the Great War of Battle of the Bits occurs, Strobe will be there with his clone army.
Strobe will be the fucking main force, with all of his fucking modded Mega Drives just ready to make demo scene music, and then everyone will immediately perish, and he will be the new great king of the Warudo.
I don't even know if the Pigeon army can withstand Strobe with his 100 modded Mega Drives.
Nobody can fucking withstand the Strobe army. He's gigantic. He has the Swedish touch.
But following the Swedish touch, this is restrictions
by Elon Musk. Actually, is Elon Musk even Swedish? I don't know.
Don't know, but the rhyme I do appreciate.
I never checked.
This is restrictions.
Yeah.
Nice. That was Restrictions by Kaienscape.
Knayscape.
Knayscape? I
That's
don't
really
know.
cool.
I just couldn't.
Kneescape.
Kunai with chain.
Maybe the K is silent.
Nyscape.
Kunai with chainscape.
Knayscape. Following that track, look like the chord progression, by the way.
I like the kind of dancey attitude that I had. You know, kind of just
Yes. We have after that Pator. I don't think I've seen Pator on Battle of the Bits before. Yes.
Oh.
Welcome.
I was collecting mods.
Pator. If you are here,
actually,
where are you? Oh.
Wait.
Pator.
I was. Do you hear me?
Yes. Sorry, Castle.
I was collecting modules. I was collecting music for a friend, only sex modded mods, IT, XM, etc. And I was just checking all the battles I usually don't join because I don't especially appreciate sex modded as a tracker with OpenMPT, etc. And then I listened all the Michu's track, all the last battles of January and February. And Pator did really cool stuff like Michu. And yes, I was quite surprised, but there is some song you should listen by him.
Ooh.
And the sex modded.
Well, Pator
didn't do a lot, but some pretty cool XL.
That's interesting because he's made she's made 9 entries and joined in 2019. So not a brand new Battle of the Bitter, but just been around for a few majors.
Just lost me. They're a late bloomer.
It's good to see you, Pator.
You know how it's coffee ground sometimes bloom late? That's what we like to call late bloomer.
Well, Cleda was a late bloomer in that sense. Because
Did I say hello to Pator yet? Oh, yes, I did.
I don't think I have.
Love the hellos.
Say hello.
Hello, Pato. Ooh, wherever you
Hello.
are.
Ah,
You are
He's
now
somewhere.
famous celebrity.
he's somewhere.
We all love you.
I can read the description. I can read the description of his track.
Oh, yes, please do. I'll have a hard time with this one.
The title is She Stole My Cat by Pator. And the description is Let's go.
Woo.
God, that reminds me of Variety.png so badly. Oh.
Tis loading. It's loading. Hopefully play. And that was Pato with She Stole My Cat. Nice stuff indeed.
She stole my cat and she brought all the art fests with her.
It's good that she stole the
Oh.
cat because pigeons are hurt by cats. So I don't
Damn,
mind.
bro, you just got pigeoned.
Well,
Yeah,
I still
you got
I still
pigeoned.
hope the
No,
I
you
still
got
hope
pigeoned.
the cat
Get
is
pigeoned.
faring well these days.
What did you say? Sorry, Mirage?
I hope the cat is faring well these days.
I hope not, because they shall be pigeonated.
How could you?
Haha, how could they? They attacked pigeons first.
Yeah, well,
This
guess what? Get pigeoned.
Nani? But next
Get pigeoned again.
you won't dare. A pigeon master cannot get pigeoned. You'll get pigeoned if you're not careful, Lumbee. And then you shall.
I don't want to know
Surprise
what prevents
pigeoning.
this.
What was that, Castle?
I don't want to know what means to be pigeoned.
Well,
There is not many ways they can attack, so I don't want to know.
you underestimate pigeons. Not many ways they can attack. Pigeons
Maybe, yeah.
are invincible. They have many ways. But next
Because
up,
they mostly attack cars.
yes, they have their preferable means of attack. But next up, we have Blazing Night Sky by Fanute. I think we have 7 entries left.
Funute!
Yes, more happy chip smiley face. I'm way below the limit again at 25k, but oh well, enjoy anyway.
We will, Funute.
Whoa!
Your very nice flute will help us into the afterlife.
Ooh, yes, let's go. And that was Blazing Night Sky by Fanute.
Thank you for the toot Fanute.
I don't know what that is, but meanwhile, on Existential Crisis O'Clock, we have another Cleader entry. Woo! Waking up on a regular day. Since I'm unable to work on actual songs right now, I will just upload this alarm clock loop that I made for a friend. How exciting.
It's still a song.
Well, let us see.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
What's it?
You know what you can do for me, Cleater? You know what you can do for me?
What can she do for you?
Get pigeoned.
Oh, you just got pigeoned, Cleader. Wow, some big words are getting thrown out today.
Oh my gosh.
The strength of friendships has really been tested today, my god. But this is Waking Up on a Regular Day by Cleader. And that was the short track Waking Up on a Regular Day by Cleader. Well, you know...
See, it was real song.
It was real song. Short song, but real song. We're having quite a few short ones.
I can't believe I, the real Pigeon Master, had to pigeon someone today. I mean, I didn't say that, did I? No, I didn't say that.
You shall meet destruction, Lumbee, I'm afraid. Your time has expired. You shall be eliminated.
Yo, what you can do for me? You know what you can do for me, Pigeon Man?
Huh? What can... You know what? I'm going to throw you... You have done it now. You have committed...
I pigeoned you so many times today.
You have committed some acts that are beyond repentance.
This stream is like 75%
and
roleplay.
you've committed war crimes.
Well, about the track, I like Vav comments. Vav comment about the track.
Yes.
Is your friend a Christine Knight? That was really fun. That made me laugh. But yes, that was pretty cool, especially for an alarm clock.
Yeah.
I don't know for you, but my alarm clock doesn't look like this, sound like this. But yeah, very cool.
My alarm clock just makes...
but short.
Yes. What are you going to say, Mirage?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Yeah. My alarm clock makes the sound of a chicken that is extremely out of batteries because I keep forgetting to put new batteries in the alarm clock. But...
I don't have an alarm clock. I just scream myself awake.
That sounds accurate.
Oh my gosh.
For neighbors. Please stop.
Until now, I did not even know trees scream. I mean, trees slept at all.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I didn't know that trees screamed until I met Lumbee, really. Dammy Fortune is next.
When you live outside and the wind is blowing through your pines, your ferns, your whatever the needles on my fucking branches are, you can't help but scream.
Well, trees deserve it, though.
I see.
Well, next up we have Mischievous Methods by Dammy Fortune. Smiley face and then evil smiley face. Let's take a listen. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. That was Mischievous Methods by Dammy Fortune. Had a lot of character for just 1 minute, but yeah, good stuff.
Very cool. Very.
I mean,
I love hearing the Super Mario World samples done justice. Truly.
I think your new
it's alright.
Demi Fortune new avatar fits pretty well with his tracks.
I mean, it's fine.
It is cool.
Following.
Cancel that. You wanted me to read the next description like the narrator from our track. Is that correct?
Ooh, this is gonna
I
be
would
fun.
like that. I would like that. Yeah.
Oh, it's a description card. Well, I think I can.
This-
Like it would fit. It would fit in this case, but I think I could do a better voice for this. This is You want to read off the information before you...
This is a wall of text, and you said yes.
What was that, Lumpy?
Just-
Read what?
So
Yeah. Opium. Read
Okay.
the who did this and what's the name of the track?
This was by Tennisers and Chi-Chi. The track is called Trypanosoma. I don't know what Trypanosoma means. It does sound like a real word.
Dear friend, good day and compliments. I know this letter will definitely come to you as a surprise, but I implore you to take the time to go through it carefully, as the decision you will make will go off a long way to determine my future and continued existence. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sergeant Lorenzo Estrada in the 2nd Infantry Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division. Here that patrols the Hellman Providence, Afghanistan. I am desperately in need of your assistance, and I have summoned up courage to contact you. I am presently in Afghanistan, and I found your contact particulars in an address journal. I am seeking assistance to evacuate the sum of $26M, $26 million US to you. As far as I can be assured that it will be safe in your care until I complete my service here. There's no stolen money and there are no dangers involved. Source of money. Some money in US dollars was discovered and concealed in barrels at a location in Hellman, Providence, where when we conducted a foot patrol, it was agreed by all party present that the money be shared amongst us. This might appear as an illegal thing to do, but I tell you what, no compensation can make up for the risks we have taken with our lives in this hellhole. I can above figures given to me my share, and to conceal this kind of money became a problem for me. So with the help of a Canadian contact working with the UN here, his office enjoys some immunity, I was able to get the package out to a safe location and entirely out of trouble spot. He does not know the real contents of the package, as he believes that belongs to an American who died in an air raid, who before giving up trusted me to hand over the package to his close relative. I have now found a secured way of getting the package out of Afghanistan for you to pick up. I do not know how long I will remain here, as I have been lucky to survive 2 suicide bomb attacks by pure divine intervention. This and other reasons put into consideration have prompted me to reach out for help. If it might be of interest to you, then endeavor to contact me immediately and we would work out the necessary formalities, but I pray that you are discreet about this mutually benefiting relationship. I will give you 30% of the sum and 70% is for me. I hope I have been fair on this deal. Get back to me with your full information, your full name, your full address, your direct phone number, your occupation, copy of your ID, and your age. I wait for your contact details so we can go on. Respectfully, Sergeant Lorenzo Estrada.
I'm sorry, I
thank
missed all that. Could you read it through again?
That was pretty cool. Seeing the comment, it seems the track is also cool.
Yes. Well, with a description as carefully planned as that, let's listen to the track itself. This is Trypanosoma. Fascinating entry. That was Trypanosoma by Chi and Tennises.
I just learned that means this is a kind of parasite.
Very climatic kind of track, you know, very had a thematic kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I liked the part where it went do 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 do.
Yeah, there was some very nice and intense chord progressions littered throughout that entire track, and of course the description is praiseworthy in itself. I do love it when a track has some good context behind it. So going on from that very interesting piece, we've got another Galgox entry Kobold Spacefarer. Shout out to all the people with kobold characters. Because of size restraints and bloodshot eyes, I rushed the intro, and now you get another loopy Galgox core tune. So let's listen to the track.
Let's do it. Let's get of the Galgox. Let's get the second Galgox.
The second
out of 90.
There's been quite a few Galgoxes so far. It's good to see Galgox entering so much. I like his stuff. So woohoo! Love the way that section, that the B section resolves there. That was Galgox with Kobold Spacefarer. There's a lot in
Very
that
cool,
track
very
that makes it seem simple, but it's quite complex. Some of the way the chords resolve are very cleverly done.
Oh,
Yeah, it evolves with time. The kind of structure, kind of compositional, attitude evolves from being more simplistic into more complex. So very nice. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't think this was loopy or else. It's just pretty rich, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna BRB. Whew. All right. Take a 3-minute break. I am very groggy. I don't know how I got so groggy. So
it's all right. You take a break. I'm sure we'll still be here in 3 minutes.
All right. BRB.
Goodbye. He should be back in
Bye.
time for the NES Famicom 2A03. That will be most fun indeed.
And I will actually take my leave now.
You're departing as well, Miraj. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Yes, I must keep sailing.
Are you on the seas?
See.
See, indeed.
I hope you fare well on your sea journey.
Okay.
Thank you again for your participation for our collaboration trip. That was pretty cool.
Yes.
I've
It was really fun.
about that on here, but absolutely, because of course you're both part of the collaborative effort. That was a intensely fun collab the 6 of us did. For
hard secret to keep.
Yes.
Okay, see you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And for now, it's just you, Jacobson, and me, Castle.
Okay. It's between you and me now.
And
Pigeon
Jacobson.
guy.
Oh, yes. Ooh. Well.
Go get married already.
What?
Oh.
Not that kind of... It was not how it was meant. We have Tristendo for the penultimate entry. So it is down with the swirl. here is some rump-shaking Miami bass-inspired tune for ya. So let's take a listen to Down with That Swirl. Wahoo! And that was Tristendo, Down with the Swirl. I love how with Trist you can get a great variation of different styles. I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Me never. Quite surprising, Tristendo. Not Tristendo girl, I guess.
I admire your passion for trying new things, Tristendo. It would appear that Linton wishes to join. Well, I would be honoured to have you with us. It's just whether I don't know who runs our secret location where we are all streaming currently. But if we can invite Linton, then he can join us. But it is time for the last entry in the 48k tracker module. So I suppose we'll finish that first before anybody else is invited. It is Snowstorm Commerce, natural snow music to listen to anything. Sync into Politician by Hokwakwa. So let's take a listen to the last track. And that was another short entry. That was Snowstorm Commerce by Hokwakwa.
Wait, what was Dungeon Synth?
Dungeon Synth, you say? No, that was the end of that concludes our 48k tracker module. Following that, we are entering some fun format indeed, the NES Famicom 2A03 format. 13 entries, but there's also the NES Famicom Classic, which has had 28 entries, which I find interesting because the NSF Classic was a newer format added in the last couple of years. Would you like to read off this first entry?
I'm still loading the links, so not yet.
In that case, I will read. Oh, you mean you're loading the?
Yeah, page. So this was Majesty 14 Pop
Yes.
Cycle Pavilion. This one? Okay. So, how Puke added this format to A03? That means I can submit my DCPM laden track after all. Okay, let's listen to this.
Yeah, just listen. Snowstorm Commerce. Oh wait. Oh, I already played this one. Sorry. Popsicle Pavilion. And that was Majesty 14 Popsicle Pavilion. I really should have identified, based on the name, that it was Kirby Core, which I love, by the way. I don't know if I've made that clear, but Kirby Core is one of my favourite cores.
Yeah, that was pretty cute, like Kirby Core, but a bit slower maybe, but yes, very cool.
I liked its
And
personality.
And that was the goal of Majesty 14. He said to Vincent. And speaking of the wolf, Vincent may join us soon.
I would certainly like to. I just don't know how to invite people onto different groups, but I'll try.
It's done.
We'll try and get you on as soon as possible, Vincent, if that is not already ye joining. Yay! Welcome on, Vince.
Hey!
Nice to be on.
Yes, it is nice to have you on. You're just in time. We've only just begun the NSF course.
Yeah, and you liked this track. Maybe you have some words to say about this track? Kirby Core 1?
Reminded me a lot of Kirby's Adventure, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of like a grape garden, I think.
It's definitely got a little
twist.
Yeah, that's the first world in Kirby Adventure, is it not?
Grape garden? No.
Is that the first world? I've only
No,
played.
that's like the third world.
Because I've only played Kirby's Adventure once. Sadly, I've not actually got an NES, so but they've got it on the Switch, which is great.
I played it on like a emulator.
Like a PC emulator.
Well, you can play on a website, emulate it.
Well, like for free. I didn't know that. I really am out of touch with like PC means of playing old video games or just video games in general on the PC.
That retro gaming, emulation, etc. is kind of complicated. About the law, you see. Sometimes this is even when you own an old game on the console, sometimes you can't emulate depending on the country. Yes, this is some hell. But well.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I typically just play the old console on the old system, unless on a the Switch or something along those lines. But luckily, I'm fortunate to have a lot of old Sega Mega Drive games and Game Boy Advance games, which makes me happy. Would you like to read? Oh wait, there's not much. There's not much to read on this next one, so I suppose I'll do that one. But the next description that comes along, you can have the honors of reading, Linton.
Why do I have to read the long one?
Oh, you can read. You can read the short one if you want. This is. It's the second one. It's just down from Popsicle Pavilion. I didn't know that Nitro Farana was Portuguese.
You didn't see the flag next to his name?
I just do not seem to pay good attention to them. It took me a long time to realize that that Jagerson, you're all the way across in Brazil. I didn't realize that until far later. It's pretty cool how all of us are across the lands, far and wide.
Yeah. Would you like me to read the next entry?
Yes, it is just below from
Yeah.
Popsicle Pavilion.
Downtown. Well, is it Downtown Night, or am I sorting it wrong?
No, it's 8A.
Well, that's the title and the description, so maybe you can listen to the track now.
Yes, it has not much to read. The description is 8A, the song is 8A, and who would you guess is the person? It is Nitro Farano. Let us take a listen.
But we know this is not a name he already used.
I'm just impressed they've entered so many tracks in the first day.
What was 7A?
Ah, that's a good question. I guess you'll have to ask Nitro. Maybe you'll provide a song. But this is 8A. Let's listen. And that's abruptly ended. That was Nitro for Rhino with 8A. You know, I feel like Nitro.
Great song. Great song.
Yeah.
The AI is getting smarter.
Hey, priest.
It's learning.
I swear
Hello.
that Nitro is a computer. That picture will evolve from a child to a fully grown computer person thing. We have following Nitro. Oh yes, and also I can't believe I underlooked this. Hello, Tristendo. Welcome to the stream.
I'm just stopping by to say hi. I'm listening to it on the phone.
Yay! It is good to hear from you. Well,
Indeed.
I would let you read off this next one, but again, not really a description to speak of. It is A64 with a song called Bass Pro Song. DPCM go brr. So I suppose we'll just we'll take a listen to it. Very dynamic song indeed. That was Bass Pro Song by the scary Mario avatar A64.
That's really cool. That was dope. I like the compositions. And yeah, in the middle when the track changed pace and style. Yeah, that was really cool. I totally forgot I was listening to NES music. So, well, this is the kind of thing I really enjoy.
Beats.
It's always impressive when an NES tune can make you forget that it's an NES.
Yeah.
It's all. It usually is it means that the sound design is very impressive, and it was impressive on that song. Sound design can definitely go a long way.
It has something pretty modern in the way it is written. Maybe that's for this reason why I was kinda forgetting its business.
That's definitely true as well. Yeah, it does have a modern sound to it. modern retro sound. Speaking of good sound design, we have someone that usually does, if not always, does produce very, very high quality NSFs. It is someone from the group chat itself, Jacobson!
Oh.
I suppose Jacobson should
Can you
probably
tell
read
us
their
about
entry.
your song? Oh, sorry.
The sound design.
What is that, Vincent?
The sound design.
B sound design, just good quality sound design. There's, Jacobson's far better than I am, and so is probably A64 when it comes to NSF sound design. But this is Musica do Cavallo. I don't know if I'm saying that right, Jacobson. I could be saying that entirely wrong. I do not know. I do not speak Brazilian. But cavallo and a horse. So let us take a listen to Musica do Cavallo by none other than the handmaster himself, Jacobson. Woo! Cavallo. My goodness, Jacobson, you did it again. That was Musica de Cavallo.
It's boring. I was saying, oh, it is casual, Jackerson quality. I'm used to it. And then he do this switch in the middle of the track, and he got me again.
You can never
Jackerson.
trust the Jacobson.
Stop. The whole time I had that horse gif in my mind.
The chorus, Jacobson's good with his hooks. And great sound design, of course, naturally expected.
Yes.
Moving along from that, we have, my goodness, a real heavy hitter in the NSF scene. It is Strobe with Zillatronic. I'm going to assume the X is...
Wait. Jackerson, then Strobe. I
know.
That's a bit much. Maybe we should do a break between the two. No, I don't know.
I think we do need a break between. This is going to be very intense for everybody's ears, I'm sure. Let us take a look.
There's no
I'm
description.
Sure
this is even shorter.
Well, this is Zillatronic by Strobe. You know, Strobe really was perfect for this conversation of making a tune that is NSF that doesn't sound like NSF, because Strobe is the master of NSF sound design with those overclocking skills. That was Strobe with Zillatronic. I'm curious what...
Again, you have to remember this is NES. Yeah. Yeah.
It's really impressive stuff. What's your take on it, Castle?
Well, This is quite impressive, of course, but musically, well, this is not really my kind of stuff. This is true, you see, like drum and beats. This is really fast, and I wonder what kind of things you can achieve, maybe with something slower, maybe more ambient, playing with the chip. Because okay, you can do really fast-paced things, but I would like to see something else, maybe something newer to see. I don't think this is. Does
Ye-
it make sense?
Yes, I did indeed think you'd say that. I know that you, motifs and melodies and counter melodies, that kind of composition is more your thing. But obviously, anyone could appreciate the quality of the sound design. But you, Linton, what are your opinions?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, could you imagine trying to make this?
Yeah,
No.
same. Believe me, I have no idea either. I cannot imagine it. Well, very impressive
It
stuff.
feels like it's like a slower tempo than he usually does
Yeah,
on this in his SFs.
um, like it was said previously, was it? Yeah, Jacobson said it. It sounds like there's a VRC6 in this, and yet there really isn't. It's overclocking. I'm listening back to it. It really does feel like it's using all the additional things like the VRC7 and VRC6, but it's not. Yeah, quite impressive. Yes, overclocking plus indeed, though I can't do it. Next up, we have Undynes and Salamanders by Dammy Fortune. It's, some real heavy hitters in a row. So just a wave and a fire on the description. Let's take a listen to Undynes and Salamanders. And that was Undynes and Salamanders by Dammy Fortune. I always think that a lot of Dammy stuff sounds quite beachy, which, obviously it is a Winterchip, but, any type of sound can pass really on these big majors. But I love the chords. I love the whole bossa nova vibe, the slight bossa nova vibe. The chords are my favorite quality.
Yeah, that was really cool again. And that's funny because I didn't remember Dammy Fortune was so good with NSF2. Maybe this is the fact it is a major, so there is more time to do things. But yeah, pretty impressive too. Technically, on the composition too, really cool.
What about you,
It's
Lindsay?
very wild,
Very
very
what?
wild.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I liked the swingy nature of it. That definitely added to the wildness. We have, following Dammy Fortune, Radam Lee. I'm afraid of libraries. I should really let one of you read this off. I've been reading the last couple. Do you want to read one, Castle Ness?
I will. Then I'm afraid of libraries. Libraries prose. Good books, library counts. Bad books, spooky silence. The librarians are all cooler than me. Jadine romance novel junkies festering in beanbag corner. I don't know what that means. Nerds, not the candy. Cold and far away.
Do you know
Okay,
what
so you
beanbag?
don't like libraries.
Do you know what beanbags are by chance?
Nope.
Castle. I'm just curious if they have them in France. They're these cushions that you sit on the ground, and they have a very defined texture. They must be in France.
Oh, that!
Yes.
Oh, that's funny because I don't know if this is a real name, but I think we use the name of a brand to call this kind of stuff. But no, that is not an official name, and I don't need to say the brand. But no, I didn't know that was a beanbag, but that makes sense if you just think of the name. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can usually find them in libraries. What do they call them in France?
I don't think so, but this is more old school, I guess. When I see a library, this is more chair, basic books, and no, this is pretty old school.
Oh, I remember being a kid
Not
and being in the library, and they
comfortable.
always had them in the kids section.
Seems like a British thing, you know.
Oh, you might be right. Maybe
you
it is
see?
more in libraries.
Most of the time, they don't have a lot of money.
I thought they would come.
So
I need to
they
get a
don't,
beanbag at some point.
Oh, I had some at work.
Oh,
This
send
is
one
pretty
over.
fun. Yeah.
Well, this is I'm Afraid of Libraries by Randomly. Let's take a listen. And that was Randomly I'm Afraid of Libraries. You'd probably get kicked out if you were that loud in one.
I don't see the link between the libraries and this track. But, oh my god, this bounciness.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting some long periods of silence followed by small bursts of noise.
Yes.
With like being
Probably
shushed.
because
Or some things.
Probably from playing Mario in the library.
Oh,
It's like max volume.
yeah, maybe. I don't even know. I can't remember if I played. Yeah, of course I did. Of course I played my Game Boy Advance in the library. Every kid that had a Game Boy Advance would have. But that meant not reading a lot of books.
That makes sense.
Maybe that's what it's about. But no, it was a bouncy enough track. I did enjoy it. Following Randomly, we have Zvipple with. Is this Zvipple? I'm going to assume that's how you say it.
French power.
Track 7, Fricatives on the Path. I don't know what a fricative is. I've never heard that word before. Walking is hard. You said it. Well, let's listen to 7 Fricatives on the Path. And that was Ripple with 7 fricatives on the path.
Yeah, that was interesting. Pretty less cute than the other tracks, you see.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But
I-
interesting.
I like the ending to it.
You what?
I like the ending of it.
Yeah, how it slows down. I can appreciate it when a track does have an ending. I don't always include them in my tracks, obviously, but it's just cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to have an outro. It's cool to have a
So-
full song with an intro.
I tend to like crescendo also, so that was pretty cool at the beginning. Yes.
Yeah. I like Castlevania for the fact that it has some very good intros. You know, it really delivers on that a lot of the time. Following that, we have again not a demo scene with Yumataro visits Lizard's World. Curious to see how this track sounds. Let's take a listen. Nice, short track. That was Yumataro Visits Lizard World by Not a Demo Scene. I like the Bossa Nova vibes. I was kind of expecting Bossa Nova. I did listen to this track before. It was a while back, but I do now kind of recall the fact that it was a Bossa Nova thing. Bit short is the only thing. But that's a
Free
trait of
tag
a lot
for
Not
me.
a Demo Scene's tracks.
Yeah, Vincent, you said something?
It's very nice,
Yeah.
but short.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's rather short.
Let's vote on this one. Skip next.
Would you like to read the next one? Who has not read the long? Vincent, have you read a reading before?
Have I?
I don't know. If you're keeping a tab of the different entries, you can read the next one. But if not, you can always do it, Castle.
I have no idea what
Oh,
entries.
in that case, we'll let Castle read the entry. It is Tor J.
Okay. Dirty Tricks and Poker Chips. Funny name. Sorry. So this is a culmination of ideas trying to recreate the mindset of Fallen Brothers. Oh, ambitious. The hardware usage of Sunsoft and the sound expectation of GB Alberto Jose Gonzalez title. Might not play properly in all NSF trackers like FamiNSF import, don't know this one. Recommending listening tools is NSF Play.
Oh, I forgot to
as
mention the Sunsoft bass in the last entry. Yeah, I do love me some Sunsoft bass. I keep forgetting to mention that. I've heard it in a few entries. It's really good. Yeah, great way to use the DPCM that's a bit different from percussion.
Maybe it's a bit common today, sense of bass, so it is well used. You see?
Yeah, no, you're right. It is very, because Journey to Cilia, which is one of the places I recall it being on, is one of the highlighted NES games. very well received. I don't actually know all the games that had the Sunsoft base used, but no, it's great to see. It's the same as when the triangle is used for means that other than the base. It's great to see varied usage of a channel in Family Tracker. So let's listen to Dirty Tricks and Poker Chips. And that was Dirty Tricks and Poker Chips by Tor J. Definitely liked it. Had some strong dynamic points to it. If there was anything that I suggest changing, though it's not obviously mine to say, I'd say that dynamic part where it all concludes, it builds up to the climax as the drums, they go all intense. You could probably just like stop the track the second time after that rather than looping it and then fading it out. You know, have the
yeah.
But I did.
Good idea.
I definitely liked the track. Indeed, it was a good tune.
Very good for a first time entry.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the first time entry.
Oh, was it the first? I didn't realize that either. I see. Welcome. So, Tor J has joined in only last month. Welcome to Battle of the Bits, Tor J. A great first tune indeed. It's another track that I'd listened to previously. Good stuff indeed. So let us take a listen to. We've got 3 more entries, and I think then after that I'm going to call it a day. At least on my side of things. Someone else could always stream if they wanted to. But we have.
Oh, I was just waiting here, just waiting for you to get to NSFC. What is this?
But it's nearly midnight, and I have to eat food.
Unacceptable!
You
will stream until 4 a.m.
Ouch. Ears. You do that. Stop.
Also, NES Famicom Classic is 28 entries, and usually I like to. I didn't.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. That big?
It's that big, yes. It's a humongous
Oh my god.
one.
Oh my god, why are there more? There's like double the entries in NFC compared to like NSF.
Oh, it's great. I guess it's because it's just a newer format, and because of that, it's got a bit more interest. The same way that FakeBit had like more than WildChip the one time it was active in the major. But yeah, it'll. I like to finish a stream with all the entries finished on a format if I can, and if I start that now, I definitely won't be finished. So we will.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's why I tried doing for like the Advent Calendar 2020 Sync Listen. I just kind of did every single entry in the format as best as I could. And if I could, I just continued tomorrow, and then just do that.
Yeah. I mean, like you can stop midway through a format, but it feels messy, right? And then it's harder to say, "Oh, we're starting this format," or people. I prefer to finish if I can.
Maybe run it at 2x speed.
We could listen to them at 10 times the speed.
Do a lightning round, but then it'll be like 3 a.m. and then you'd be cranky.
I could catch.
It's all right. I'd rather you finish.
Short song.
I was kind of
10 seconds.
I was kind of hoping for like Fox and Tail and everyone else to just kind of join in, but
Oh well, perhaps it's not their time zone.
And it'd be every day.
Maybe tomorrow I'll host it all the way until 1 o'clock. But my folks tend to get a little annoyed if I'm still talking loudly at too late a clock. So it is just the way it is. Maybe I'll start the next stream earlier tomorrow. Maybe we'll have some people that don't usually join because of that. But yes, I only free.
Maybe something like 12 p.m. British time. Maybe that. I don't know.
We could do. I mean, I could do. I don't know if many people will be on 12 p.m. British time. People tend to come at 6 o'clock. That's when I usually see the activity. Like the same with hosting battles. There doesn't seem to be as many people.
Talking in your time, then I usually see them come around like 2 o'clock your time or 8 p.m. my time, or not 8 p.m., 8 a.m. rather, 8 a.m. my time. That's usually when the activity starts going up. So maybe you can definitely do like 2 p.m. Yeah.
We could try 2 to 3 p.m. Maybe I'll host one at 3 p.m. We'll see. We'll see how sunny it is outside. If it's a really sunny day, then obviously I'd be outside.
Because I remember the summer trip sync listen. We did that you did that at 1 p.m. and I kind of just had to adjust my sleep schedule to get up around that time.
And I don't even know why I decided to do it at such a time because it was summer. It was sunny outside. It was shining, glimmering, and there I was, hunched up on my computer.
I mean, to be fair, I was the same. Everyone else was the same. So
I don't know.
It's in your name. It's in your name.
The ominous.
1 p.m.
We'll see what
Take that time. It's also my ass.
No.
What about next track?
Yes, next track.
Yes, we're doing a sync lesson. I thought we were doing I thought we were watching
podcast. The Battle of the
IT
Bits
crowd.
podcast.
All right.
Next up, would you like to read off this one, Lumpy, since you have joined us?
My favorite
Mary's
VTuber.
Lamb by Sean. I'd love to.
Yay!
3 songs in one NSF, all vaguely referencing the same old nursery rhyme of 19th century American origin.
I love some of the influences. They're so varied. Let's take a listen to Mary's
You
Lamb.
sure it's not British? You sure you're not a loyalist?
That was quite a crazy tune. Mary's Lamb by Sean.
This was
Mary's Crazy Lamb. But
Mary's
Something
very
to say?
American lamb.
I don't know for the American thing. Honestly, I don't really understand this part. But was something very interesting, and I think this was for me pretty organic. Like this was alive, you see, like a creature humming. I don't know. This was like more like a creature. Very organic. I don't know how to say this another way.
It was like
very interesting.
it was like jazz. If jazz was corrupted by the sheer erraticness of ADHD and drugs.
It's kind of like
so much cocaine. It's like, oh yeah.
Lead tuning is definitely one of Sean's.
Well, not just
favorite
even
elements.
detuning or microtonality. The entire song itself is just like really erratic. Like, you know, it kind of just, like I said, it's jazz.
Tempo changes
It's jazz.
played into it.
It's very freeform jazz, you know?
Yeah, freeform jazz. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, more, you know, how it kind of, you know, flows, has its own kind of, you know, flow to it. You know?
I mean, Keffy's freeform
doesn't really
jazz as well.
Doesn't really, you know, kind of line up with, you know, contemporary jazz flows. I feel, you know,
it feels very different to Kefficore, despite the fact that it is also freeform structurally. So yeah, you know, Sean's got his own touch, which I like. I like that people have got their own. I like Sean Core.
it was very nice.
We are on to the penultimate. Oh yes, and goodbye to Jacobson. He said, "I will miss his voice dearly." that witty banter
It's
that we
very
haven't.
is very memorable voice that totally we totally heard his voice,
Yes.
and it sounded like this.
Was that Jacobson? I thought he left. What a good impression. Following that, we have our penultimate track of
He's
the night.
haunting DPCM.
Ooh. We have Tristendo with Peppermint Temperament. Stay cool.
No, it's
kids.
not peppermint temperament. It's peppermint temperament.
Oh, it's Peppermint Temperament.
No, it's temperament.
Temperament.
No, temperament.
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 Temperament?
Trademark permanent. Let's take a listen.
Trademark permanent.
Pepper trademark ento blah. This is the track. Woo. Nice. That was Peppermint Temperament by Tristendo. Ooh.
Good.
Cowbell.
Cowbell.
Could have more
Yeah,
cowbell.
Cowbell at the beginning, yeah. So.
I liked
got
the notation at the beginning. I thought they probably could have done with a bit more of a hook at certain points, but it was a good track indeed. Very nice. Tristendo.
It was very dance club hall mix, you know?
Yeah.
Art. You want me to read off the last track?
Yes, you may read the last one, Lumbee.
Alright, fine. This is gonna be the purest bow of the bitter, the most sincere, the most innocent,
Nitro for
childlike, Yuzu with crowd control. This is the last entry for now.
And the last entry of this.
This is the last entry for now. This tune was finished in 1 hour at half before the deadline. This is gonna be a sequel to Dancing Easy was made 2 years ago, but it wasn't finished. Today we have motivation to finish this song.
Ooh, a finished track from 2 years ago.
He's dancing. He's dancing in the description. You see, we're gonna dance off into the sunset.
Yay! It's always good to see a 2-year project get its conclusion, so congrats on that. Let's take a listen to Crowd Control by Yuzu. And that was Yuzu with Crowd Control. Those chords that I think were DPCM near the end. What a nice touch. Ooh.
How dare you, bruh, me.
Bruh.
Bruh.
And that concludes tonight's Sync Listen. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. We've had a lot of guests. First of all, Castle Ness, it has been a pleasure to have you on, of course. Any thoughts on the track before?
Thank you. About this track, yeah, that was really, really energetic and fun. And well, fun. I think fun is a good word for this one.
Definitely, yes, it was fun, very dynamic. Vincent, your thoughts?
It's very good.
Mm.
I think it's very grandiose. Very good use of DPCM.
Yeah, I agree on the grandiose part. Well, all of it, but especially it being grandiose. Very high, very dynamic. About you, Lumbee?
Hi. Final thoughts on the track or just the sync listen in general?
On the thoughts, but of course you can talk about the sync listen as well.
I'll talk about both.
Ooh,
track brought me
are we?
0 out of 10. No, actually, it was really good. I think Yuzu really has a talent for tracker music. You know,
definitely.
Hold on, let me put it in my foot now. I think he really does have a genuine talent for working with trackers. And it's just
Oh yeah, John Kazuru, also known as Yuzu, is
Jonathan. Oh, fucking, I forgot. Let me see. So hard to talk and hold a microphone in my head at the same time. It's just like, oof. Anyway, yeah. I think this track was amazing. He brought me though, so guess what? Get broad.
Bruh.
And thank you for having me on. This was fun. Even though I I'm probably pretty busy now. I'm just like, I'll try and make some time tomorrow to,
Well, not to worry. I'm not sure when I'll host it tomorrow, but it will be hosted. That's for sure. I will host it at some point. But yes,
it better be 1 p.m. and follow up on your naming convention, Mr. 1 p.m.
Actually, O is midnight or so. I have followed up on it. You will find.
No, you fucking haven't. Yeah, you what? No, you haven't followed up on it because O means
zero.
Noon. If you go by 12-hour time, it is 0 noon. Therefore,
it is. I'm completely accurate. It is 0 p.m. So you see.
I mean,
I will
time
see you
is
at 1
relative.
p.m. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Lumbee. And
Goodbye.
And
See you later.
Thank you for listening to our stupid stream. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And it is just the three of us now. So, officially.
I'd like to say thanks for having me on.
Nah, not to worry.
Inviting me.
It's good to have you, Linz. Honestly, I mean, it's.
Sorry for being a bit under the weather today.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. Just have you on board. You can join any time. These sync-lessons are fun with company.
Jackson, true. He doesn't spoke.
We are all comrades at arms in the Battle of Bits world.
Workers' paradise.
Yes. We fight the good fight. But yes, indeed, Linson, it's been great to have you. Castle Ness, of course, always good to have you as well.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. And listen this kind of music. But now I will have to go, so I will say good night. It is night for you.
Yes, it is midnight for me.
I mean, everybody.
Oh, it's 1 a.m. your time, isn't it? Yes, I will play some nice mellow. Well, I don't know what. I'll play whatever is on Battle of the Bits radio, and we'll all see you, listeners, in the next Battle of the Bits stream. So have fun. I hope this has been a useful stream for finding entries and rating them. I will leave you with the somber music of Battle of the Bits Radio. So good night, everybody.
It's so great to have you all here to watch me fail. Oh my. Swap! Yeah. Dick. In the penises. Dick. Here we go. Coffee! Fucking bananas in the penis is pissed off. Golgi, the key to your heart. Hey, fucko. What the fuck link to the shit chat? Dick narrows. I hate this ass clown dick fuck. Well, I wanna break stuff. Battle of the beds. Yeah, sweet banana in the tree. Camera off in the tree. Banana in the tree. Camera off in the tree. Banana in the tree. Camera off in the tree. Banana in the tree. Camera off in the tree. Banana in the tree. Camera off in the tree. Banana in the tree. Camera off in the tree. Banana in the tree. Camera off in the tree. Bananas. That was kind of cool. Who's Caramon? Who's Golgi? I don't know who any of you people are. So I just want to fuck my own dick in my dick. Is that in this Google Hangout thing? Are you a key? No, you're not a key. Golgi, are you a key? I have a key. Fucking, I just want a screaming key. I have a key. I just want a screaming key. I just want a screaming key. I just want a little key. I just want a screaming key. The key to your heart. I just want to stream my sweet banana because everybody feels that way. I'm not happy unless I have my broadcast setting because those are pretty great. It makes me really happy to stream my pissed off and arrows. Oh yeah.